Hey guys, today I have a pickups video for you that has some wrestling figure bundles in it. Bit different to mail opening with some wrestling figure bundles in it because I finally, after 7 years of perusing the charity shops, late this year it'll be 7 years since I restarted the channel, but I finally found some wrestling figure bundles in a charity shop after that amount of time. And that's the kind of thing that you would expect to encounter from time to time, and they've just been very, very few and far between. I saw a bundle once in Richmond in a vlog that I never released that they were just too expensive. They were £2 each, so there wasn't really much resale value in a lot of them. So I just took the one Elite, which was a Mark Henry. And there was also a bundle very early on in a local charity shop in my local town, which were just absolutely mangled. But more often than not, you literally just find one figure at a time. And I've always thought that's really weird. Like, why would you just have one wrestling figure? Unless someone's, beat you to it and took all the good ones and left one. Now, not long off the back of the biggest wrestling figure bundle I've ever had, we have now had the greatest charity shop finds I have ever had. So my girlfriend remembered that there was a really big Bernardo's near her, and she suggested having a charity shop day. And we had a lovely day. And the last time we had a charity shop day, it went really well as well. There is a video of the pickups from that as well, which I'll put in the end screen if I remember. Otherwise, it'll be in the pickups playlist. Most of the stuff wasn't really great. Most of the day, we didn't really find too much, so there isn't really any video footage of this hunt or anything. But all you need in the charity shop business is one really big hit for it to be a very memorable day. And trust me, this is the best I've ever had. But today I want to start off with a few other pickups that we got the same day, and then we'll cycle back. In fact, actually, what I want to start off with is a bit of mail, because I've got nothing else on the way, so God knows when this is going to be getting opened otherwise, and I'm very keen to get this sold. So this was a Vinted find, a very small bundle to start things off. We're going to go wrestling figures, we're going to go off wrestling figures, and then we're going to come back for the end. So first of all, we got this 2-figure bundle. First of all, we have the basic of all basics, the man who gave basic figures the name Basic, the basic John Cena, but with the WWE spinner belt, the one that doesn't spin. You know what? It's all right, and I don't have a Mattel spinner belt, so I mean, this isn't technically a spinner belt, but yeah, I might keep hold of that for now, because it actually looks pretty good. I might keep hold of that for the time being, and then, if we ever actually get a spinning one, then we'll keep that. But yeah, I think this bundle cost me £6, these 2 figures, and we'll keep that belt. That's very interesting as well. But the main attraction for this bundle, if everyone can stay quiet in my house for me to do it this time, is this Elite CM Punk. He might have had a few AEW figures, he might be getting new WWE figures, but the cheapest Elite CM Punk on eBay is still over £20. So for the sake of like £6 or £7, whatever it was, for the belt and the CM Punk, I'll 100% take this all day. And this is a really nice Punk. A pretty cool figure, to be honest with you. And honestly, the joints are really good. Like, yeah, the joints are really nice. Like, if you bought this to keep, you'd be very happy with it. Whoever buys this from me will be very happy with it. But I'm already happy with the Punk that I already have. So yeah, that's really, really cool. That's the little mail opening we had to go with this video. Next, we'll get into some pickups from the same day. We got some die-cast cars, and as is always the case, some of them are for me, some of them are for my nephew. So first of all, I got my nephew this Carla Velosa Cars die-cast model. I thought it looked really nice. He doesn't have Carla in this scale, he only has a big one, and to us, these are just obscure background characters from Cars, but to him, he doesn't see it that way. So I'm sure he'll be overjoyed to have a Carla that's the same size as, all of his other characters. So that's really, really cool. I also got him Flo. I was thinking he didn't have Flo. He doesn't have a regular Flo. He's only got the Disney 100 Flo where she's silver. And she also has a little tray with a little can. So that's really cool. I like that they've got these little accessories for these cars now. That's really, really cool. I would keep that if he already had Flo, because I just think that little accessory is so cute, and I would at some point like to kind of collect these and revisit Disaster Side Racing at some point. So next up, I came across this red McLaren F1 Hot Wheels years ago when they did the orange McLaren I didn't actually buy one for myself. I put off buying them when I worked at Smith's, and then when I saw one in Morrison's, I bought one for my nephew. Never got one for myself, so really nice to tick that off the list. And we also had one of the shortest hunts ever for a nostalgia car, because I recently saw in one of the trade groups the release of the Matchbox Mark II Fiesta, and I completely forgot about it until I saw these on the shelf, and there was a few of them. So nice, yeah. Just took the one that I could actually get off, because they put them on a clip strip. This was B&M. They put them on a clip strip and then sellotaped it on. So yeah, it's kind of hard to get that off. But yeah, that's the die-cast cars portion of the pickups. And finally, we have one more thing, one more pickup, and this one is to resell. And it is a pop figure of Ben from Yellow Jackets. This was $2.99 in Home Bargains, so if you're a fan of Yellow Jackets, go check that out. Yeah, $2.99. I picked this up because my girlfriend is interested in Yellow Jackets. You know, she was looking at them and she said, why don't you look up what it's worth? Usually I don't bother in Home Bargains and places like that, because you imagine the pop figures are there because they didn't sell. This, however, is, well, I've now listed this for £12. Again, it was £3 that set me back. And the box is a little bit battered. There's some marks on the top there. And there's also, you can't really see it now, I've managed to puff it back out, but I actually dented the back of the box. And you can see there, just setting up the video, I managed to do that. Just putting all this stuff in the bag and then moving the bag to set up the lighting, the camera, etc. Yeah, just literally, poor guy. He's only got one leg, you know, he's been through worse. We'll have to take some updated pictures of that and reset the listing. I should imagine that won't hurt matters too much. But here we are, finally getting into the greatest charity shop find of my entire time looking in the charity shops. The best one before this was probably also a Bernardo's one, where I got a couple of figures for £3, where they just so happened to have a retro Brock Lesnar and a retro John Cena, who sold for £30 and £35. So £3 into 65, I'll take that all day long. So that was really cool. I really wasn't expecting that when I picked them up, but this was when retros were out of like being made. So yeah, I guess people were going crazy for them. But anyway, I'm going through this Bernardo's and I saw a bag of like the nano figures, and round the corner there was a bag of like the little stamp ones. But what was next to the stamp ones was this huge bundle of figures plus ring for £20. So I calls Annie over, I'm like, come look at what I've found. And she sees this and she's like, oh my god, you're buzzing now, aren't you? And yes, I am, because I've waited since I started going to charity shops regularly in 2018. I've been waiting to find something like this. It was £20, which might sound a little bit expensive, but I mean, I'll be honest, the Bernardo's, it was a little bit expensive. But quite frankly, for the amount of figures that are in there, it's like, if this was on eBay, would I have bought it? Yes, probably. With the added bonus that we don't know what's in there. So we're going to get in there and find out momentarily. But before we get into that, I'm going to show you the other thing that I picked up from Bernardo's when Annie came around and took a look at it. And she said, oh, you're buzzing now, aren't you? She pointed out that there was another one. And this one's even better, because this ring, the small spring classic ring, I actually want this. I actually was after this ring, and I would have been willing to pick it up on eBay if I saw it cheap. I definitely would have had more interest in a bundle if I'd seen this on eBay and I'd seen this in this ring. I'd have definitely been more interested. The fact that I found this in a charity shop, absolutely crazy. But you got to think there would be a point where I'd be willing to pay like £15 to pick the ring up if, you know, I really wanted to use it for some Fed stuff that I was actually going to do. This is the ring I want to use for classic Fed stuff. So yeah, just so cool to pick this up in a charity shop, no less. You know, what are the chances of actually finding this in the charity shop? And Annie says to me, are you going to get both? And I'm like, well, I'm already curious to see what was in the first one now, but I'm not leaving behind the one in the ring that I want. So yeah, we had to get both. And that was £40 spent in a charity shop. That's easily the most I've ever spent. We're going to get into these and find out what is in here. So we're going to do this one first, because of course I found this one first. That is to say, I found this one at all. You know, obviously Annie found the other one. I'd have probably just gone straight to the till and not even noticed it. If she wasn't there, I'd already walked past it once. Now, try and get this a little bit further on camera. Now, my one gripe is that obviously the Bernardo's people, they do the best, but they've taped over the ring. They've taped over the ring ropes. Like, I'm sure these aren't the worst condition ring ropes you're ever going to get in a used figure bundle, but you know, that's not great. My main concern is getting it off the sticker on the side. And another concern I have is that obviously I'm keeping the other ring. But with this being the WrestleMania sticker where it was all pirate themed, I'm scared I might end up keeping this as well. Because I absolutely don't have any room for that ring, never mind this one. So let's, I'm going to try and find some, well, I'm gonna power into this. I'm just gonna stab in. I've tried to avoid looking at what's in here. I've tried to avoid seeing stuff through the bag, etc. Obviously, I have seen stuff as we've gone along. I've tried to see as little as possible. But we're going to start things off with something I did see beforehand, which is this Elite MVP. Oh. I've just thought there is there's something wrong with mine. I think one of his tattoos is scuffed or something. So maybe I could even just arm swap this with the one I own. Not the most expensive Elite of all time. Obviously, these were shelf warming in B&M for a very long time. In fact, you can't really see anything if I put this on the table. So what I'll do is I'll put this off to the side here. I'll dig bits out of it and then I'll stand them up on the table. So yeah, not the most expensive Elite of all time, but it's still an Elite. You know, if we get £5 back for an individual figure in this bundle, then we'll count that as a win. Next up, we've got a basic Triple H with the single knee brace. I think he's lost the other one. There are quite a few Elites in this, and there is one figure in one bundle. It probably pays for at least the bundle it's in, if not more. So we've got an Alexa Bliss. No, is that Maurice? Ah. Cool. Nice. Nice. Wasn't expecting that. Not someone that I've had before. See if she can stand up all right on them heels. Oh, she probably could if that boot would turn. Dear me. Very stiff. Okay, cool. We've got, oh, Liv Morgan. I think this is the Elite that came with the bathrobe. Not bad. These are looking in pretty good condition so far as well. The MVP's got a bit of paint wear on his head, but other than that, I've not really noticed anything. Damn, look at the height difference between these two. I know she's in high heels, but dear me. We've got an Elite Bray Wyatt, Funhouse Bray, double jointed elbows, of course. So that's nice. It's always an advantage. Really nice condition. Ooh, we got another Funhouse Bray. This kid likes Funhouse Bray. Clearly, you know, someone's just got out of wrestling and the family have just taken all their stuff straight down to Bernardo's. Yeah, they've chucked the regular figures in. They've chucked the nano metal figures I was on about earlier and the stamp things as well. Clearly just chucked it all in. I think Bernardo's usually puts this kind of stuff on eBay, which is part of why you never see this kind of stuff in store, but you'd expect to still see it at some stage. We've got Drew McIntyre. Yeah. We've got, what's his face? Completely blanking on his name. What's his name? Completely forgot his name. I can only think of the name of the other one. I'm fully blanking on that. Right, okay. We'll come back to you. We'll come back. It's in good condition though. I don't know if the other one's in there. I assume so. Be funny if he's in the other bundle. We got, a Booker T. This is a really nice Booker head as well. This is actually, I'm not a big fan of basics. Not all basics. I'm not a big fan, but like, this is a really nice Booker T. It's a really nice basic. Really nice head on it. Might use that. Might head swap that onto my Booker T. I've always kind of thought of that for, for that head. We got Seth Rollins. Yeah, it is what it is, it's Seth Rollins. Someone will buy it eventually. Not flash, not special, not fancy. We got an AJ Styles. Yeah, someone will buy it eventually, it's AJ Styles. Nothing flash, nothing special. It's what it is. We've got Dean Ambrose. One of the most valueless basics ever. Someone will buy it eventually, like, but, you know. We got a Undertaker, not a bad basic. Not as much money in these as there used to be. Still pretty cool. You know, there'll still be someone that wants it eventually. We've got... There's actually way more figures in this than I was expecting. We've got a Bobby Roode. Wow. Okay, unexpected. Damn, I don't think your arm is supposed to go that way. Yeah, that shoulder really doesn't want to lie flat. Yeah. Bobby Roode. It's a good head, you know. I might swap that onto my NXT one, because there's probably not really any money in him, and it is a good head. Probably put that on the NXT Elite. We've got, ooh, an Elite. A Triple H. Is the purple one the chase, or is the red one the chase? The purple one's nicer. That doesn't necessarily mean it's the chase. But yeah, can't remember on that one. But yeah, really nice. Really, really, really crisp condition on that. Really, really good. Of course, none of these are going to have the extra hands or anything, but, you know, you take the good with the bad. We've got a nice bright orange Kushida, which I was wondering what on earth it was. It's nice to know that whoever this kid was, he did clear out B&M, you know. He took an MVP, he took a Kushida, you know, he did care. This is quite a nice figure, to be honest, but I just don't really know much about the guy. I just never really saw him do much. There's so many figures in here. Oh, we got the Ultimate Warrior. And that's cool because I saw this Ultimate Warrior on Facebook Marketplace a few years ago. Jeez, what's happened to his leg? Wow, that was all kinds of mangled. I saw this exact Ultimate Warrior on Facebook Marketplace for like £2 years ago. And I really regretted not going and picking it up because I think the figure itself was like 16 at the time. But here we go. We got it. We righted that wrong. And this is a really nice Ultimate Warrior. Like, I definitely don't need more than the one I already have, which is the Survivor Series one with his head swapped. But yeah, it still doesn't mean that's not a really, really nice figure. I look forward to seeing what we can get for that. We got a basic Finn Balor. Glues in the name. Oh man, this kid's just spinning all the joints. Got a basic Miz. I'm gonna start speeding this up a bit because I'm spending a little bit more time fidgeting with the figures than I was expecting, and there's more figures than I was expecting. So, oh yes, we got the Unrivaled 5 Kenny Omega. I love this figure. This looks really, really nice. This one. The legs look unworn because normally you put the foot forward like that, and the paint comes off. Okay, I might keep this. I might keep this one and put this one on my shelf, as was, you know, half the plan for the one I originally had, and then use the one that's had the paint scraped off by using it, by moving the leg even once. I might use that for the animations that he is going to appear in eventually. Yeah, really cool. Was not expecting that. Really nice Kenny. Really, really like that figure. I've got an unboxing on that one if you'd like to check that out. That's a really cool figure. So, we got another Triple H basic. You know, the old ones from the early days with his long hair. Kind of ass, as Triple H figures go. We've got a Tough Talkers Cena, which does a Tough Talkers rap. Sick beats. Tough Talkers type beat. The Silver Rey Mysterio. Never liked this, but, you know, it's a thing. Someone will buy it. Ooh, an Elite Rey Mysterio. Oh, but it's from the era where he had one eye. Jesus, what were they thinking? But, again, someone will buy it. It's not a bad Rey. It's quite nice. It's alright. It's so small. So tiny. Stand behind Maurice. We got a retro AJ. Wasn't expecting that. I actually did find one of these in the charity shop years and years ago. Oh, we got the blue Apollo Crews Elite. Damn, that means we've had 3 Apollo Crews Elites then, between this video and the biggest bundle ever. So that's easily more than I've ever had before. Yeah, not bad figure. Nice blue Apollo Crews. Damn, I wasn't expecting there to be this many figures in here. We got a what's his face, Roderick Strong. Nice. You know, tis what tis. Just nice green and Roderick Strong. We've got a Kevin Owens again, just like the massive bundle. Yet another Kevin Owens. I'm overstocked with him at the moment. In fact, actually recently a subscriber bought something off me, and I chucked the Kevin Owens in with it because I just wanted rid of it. And also because he's been a loyal subscriber for many years, you know. And we got a blue basic Rey Mysterio to round things off. So in total there, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 28. We got 28 figures there. 28 figures in a ring for £20. Oh no, we got 29 figures. There's someone hiding away in the side here. And this is a really cool one. This is one I noticed, you know, before we even spotted the second ring. I noticed this guy in here. To find a moment's Ric Flair. Nice. So 29 figures, including multiple elites and the ring, for 20 quid. I take that any day. Absolutely any day. The ring, of course, as I mentioned, it's player worn, but it's the WrestleMania 36 or 37 ring. They reused the pirate decals, so, you know, the stickers aren't stuck down all that well, actually. That might help me let go of it. But I am a pirate guy, unfortunately, so maybe we'll end up keeping that. I hope not, but maybe that will be the case. Honestly, the vintage market for used rings is so bad. Like, I used to sell them on Facebook Marketplace for like £15. I would have thought vintage would be similar, but no, it's literally like below £5 sometimes. Anyway, we're going to clear all these boys away and get ready to list those online. Nothing I'm going to keep there, but, you know, some really, really cool bits. I mean, I could be inclined to keep that Triple H. It is really nice. But, yeah, oh, maybe the Booker T, of course. Yeah, with the head. Yeah. But, generally speaking... Oh, and the Kenny... Look, alright, there's a few bits I will keep. That Ultimate Warrior might put a spell on me as well. Who knows? But, yeah, we're going to move these out the way, get them ready for listing. And we're going to crack on with this second bundle, which I have a feeling is going to be the stronger of the two, not just because of the ring. So, I'll get into that. Okay, so let's get into this second bundle. This one is not sitting there as well as the last one did. Right, we've got a little Tupperware box in there, which I'm quite curious to find out what's in there, especially since the nano figures and the stamps were in separate bundles. So I'm wondering what's in there. But yeah, we got Big E. I'm not talking about that. I don't talk about Big E's anymore. There is no money in them. Oh, we got Otis. What is that? What is that? Is it like doing some kind of like shamanic meditation or something? Like, okay. Joints seem loose. The joints seem loose. It is a double jointed Otis though, so that's cool. There are quite a few double jointers in here actually, which is always nice. You know, it's always nice to have stuff. How does this ever stand up? Like, this feels like the kind of figure where you're going to move the leg forward to animate with, and the leg and the knees are just going to like crumble in on both legs. Yeah, I don't know. Not my problem. Not going to be using him. But yeah, working man Otis. Cool. We got Baron Corbin suit. In a suit. Which side is his crotch? I think that one is. Okay. Yep. Is what it is. Lovely brown suit. We've got... Oh, an Elite Rollins. Is that your jacket? Oh, it's ripped, whatever it is. I think it's his jacket, but it's ripped anyway. Again, there won't be a lot of money in it, but someone will buy it. If I can get all the joints in the right place. It's like doing a jigsaw puzzle. Yep. Cool. Real nice. We've got AJ Styles. This gear is my favourite Elite AJ Styles, but this is the basic, unfortunately. But yeah, still cool. Still better than most AJs. We've got a basic Fiend. Honestly, such good condition on these. We've got a... Oh, this one I'm excited about. We've got an Elite Braun Strowman. Now, these can sell for £10. One of the ones from the massive bundle sold for £10 and sold very quickly. What I'm very excited about is that this one has the double jointed elbow. So you got to imagine it's got to be 15 at least. So yeah, really, really cool. Size of this thing is absolutely huge. Literally monstrous. We got a basic Braun Strowman as well. Yeah, I'm not as excited about that, but someone will buy it. Someone will take that off me. Get these hands basic. Yep. We've got a Drew Mac. I've never seen that before. His knee is eating his knee pad. I've never seen that before. Okay, cool. A lot of these valueless basics will just be chucked in bundles. I've recently realised a lot of my jank that isn't selling actually isn't bundled up. I was right. The other street profit is in there. D'Angelo Dawkins. There he is. You did have to buy both bundles to have both street profits, so, you know, good thing we did. We got another Kevin Owens prize fighter KO. We got The Rock. I think this is the Championship Showdown one that goes with the Triple H in the previous bundle. Yeah, pretty cool. He's got The Rock decals on his elbow pads. Layeth the SmackDown. That looks like a basic Cena. It is a basic Cena. And an old man basic Cena too. Possibly the only thing worse than a regular basic Cena. Yep. Not going to harp on about that one. We've got a basic Reigns. Yeah, an old basic Reigns. Got a basic Sheamus. Oh, yes! Oh, no. It's not in very good condition. He's got the one figure that's, like, noticeably, like, paint-worn. I've been wanting this Sheamus head for ages, but I was too cheap to buy the basic. Yeah, just typical, isn't it? The one figure that actually has noticeable paint wear, and it's that Sheamus. Never mind. It's alright. I've got the greatest hits one now anyway. It doesn't really matter anymore. We got a basic Bobby Lashley. Picked this up recently on another charity shop hunt. Just an individual Bobby Lashley. Cool. I'm going to go into the Tupperware box now, just before it gets, just before we... Oh, yes! That's what I was hoping for. The spare hands are in here. I don't know if it's everyone's spare hands, but yeah. Just before we get, like, really into it, so we've got Braun Strowman's shirt. Really nice. I won't put everyone's stuff on everyone right now. I don't even have everyone out. We've got Liv Morgan's bathrobe. Nice. Otis working man shirt. We got his Money in the Bank pail, which is pretty cool. Got the WWE title. We got a less interesting WWE title. We've got the DX shirt from Triple H, inside out, but it's there. We got a United States champion belt from Apollo Crews. We've got Usos cap. I guess, right, we've got 2 Usos caps, so I'm guessing we're probably getting some Usos. We've got some spare hands. I don't think they're all in there. We've got, I think we've got a couple of MVP gloves. That doesn't even look like a wrestling hand, although I could be wrong. That looks more like something else. We've got Rey Mysterio's shirt as well. Yeah, really cool. Really cool. Alright, I'm very glad for that. Damn, you needed to get the one with the Tupperware box. Like, wow. Dearie me, we needed those accessories. We've also got another Finn Balor in here. I think this is the original Contract Chaos one. Although I think I say that every time I see a figure that looks like that. We've got Angel Garza in the yellow. Yep, lovely. We have got a gurney. Oh, with the strap over it. Beautiful. This thing's huge. The gurney isn't normally this big. I think this is the one that comes... Is this the one that comes with the slambulance? Is it bigger? Sounds to me like we've missed out on a slambulance. Still, really cool. Don't know if I'll keep that. I might just sell it. Kind of cool, though. Kind of cool. We've got a Karrion Kross. Yeah, I bet he is after having another disappointing run in WWE. Karrion Kross. I nearly picked this up from Smith's when it was down to £5, but there wasn't any left when I went in store in my store. We've got a Kane basic. This is pretty good as basics go. I mean, I might... there's paint wear on this head too. Nose is bashed in on this one as well. But I would have kept this head. Really nice Kane basic. Really, really nice. Really cool. Someone will buy that. That'll be worth a few pounds. And just making sure there's not anyone hiding. Oh, there is someone hiding. It's another Roman Reigns. Wreck everyone and leave. Yep. It was definitely exciting to see that whole storyline start. So, yeah, no one else hiding, so I'm going to get to the last one. You guys who've been watching for a long time might be thinking, I wonder if he saved the best for last this time, because he quite often does, and I have indeed. Like I mentioned earlier, there is one figure in this bundle that I think might sell for literally the price of the bundle, if not a bit more. And I'm really impressed with that. It's someone that I saw through the bag yesterday, and I just thought I'd look him up in case. Just appeared in WWE, hadn't had an AEW figure for a little while, and is obviously super popular. I'm really impressed with the prices that Pentagon Junior, Penta L0 Miedo can go for. These can sell loose for like £30. In fact, they're so good. Oh, it's his hands. The one that I thought wasn't wrestling, it's his hands. Oh, cool. So we have a spare hand for him. Honestly, this figure's gorgeous. This figure's absolutely beautiful. And this was actually the one I wanted, but they announced this one around the time when the black and white one was like £10 in B&M, so I bought that one, obviously. I never really bothered with this one, but now it's in hand, you know, it's actually so much more beautiful than I remember it being. I probably would keep this if I didn't know if it was worth so much money, because the mask detail and everything is absolutely beautiful. But yeah, because of the price of these even loose, I am tempted to sell mine, my boxed one, and my Rey Phoenix. Just accept that I'm probably not going to use them in my Fed, and just move on. But yeah, really beautiful figure, absolutely gorgeous thing to end on, and really nice that it's worth so much money at the moment as well. We've got to get that listed while it's still worth the money. And then we'll have a bit of a look at this ring as well. So for anyone keeping score at home, we got 22 figures in the second bundle, but of course we got the gurney, the accessories, the hands, the penta, and the better ring. So we're really not mad. Look at that, I've accidentally hung up the... Has that been there the whole time and you guys haven't told me? God. Some wingman you guys are. But like I say, I would have spent a fair bit just to get this. We're going to have to try and get the tape off without taking that sticker off, preferably. It's not the end of the world, you know, but I mean, that sticker is going to be covering something as well. Going to be covering one as well. But yeah, the ring's not in bad shape. Of course, I wish they hadn't taped the ropes in, but you know, it is what it is. It's okay. It's used condition. It's not badly used. It's not terrible. It's not brilliant, but you know, it'll do the job. And I'm very happy to pick this up, especially since, you know, it's basically a throw-in at that point. We got so much value out of them figures. You know, we got what, 50 figures for £40 and 2 rings, extra hands, accessories, and so on and so forth. Absolutely beautiful. Really good. If you enjoyed this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the hauls and pickups playlist in the end screen for more. You can go back through my channel and see the video of the biggest wrestling figure bundle I've ever opened, if that would interest you, since I've mentioned that a few times. And of course, there are other cool things that you can check out. The video that I mentioned from the Bernardos with the John Cena and Brock Lesnar retros is out there somewhere. It's quite a short one. Really cool. So happy to pick these up. Honestly, such a good day, such a good charity shop day. Absolutely loved it. And if you enjoyed this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought. And I really do appreciate you guys joining me. So thank you all for watching, and goodbye. But the main attraction here is this elite CM Punk. Oh. So, he may be getting some elites. I had all afternoon to do this and just haven't felt like it. And now that I've literally not even got through the mail opening part without clattering and banging all over the places. People immediately come home as I start filming the video. You can hear the dogs barking too. But the main attraction here is this Elite CM Punk in the red. Oh yes, beautiful. It's actually a really nice figure, this. The dog's still barking. Why did I start filming the video again? Why did I resume recording? Speaking of, we'll get the cars I kept to myself next. If I can find the buggers.